Good morning, Gemini. You beautiful bitches. This reading is for my Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And any cross-watchers. Pardon me, Gemini. And any cross-watchers who would like to get into the head of their Gemini. Now, if it resonates, cool. Let me know in the comments down below. I love connecting with you guys. It's my favorite part of the gig. If it does not, however, resonate, you can check out your Moon Ascendant or also your Venus, because love often does creep into these readings. Or you can check out any other beautiful reader we have here on YouTube. Now, you'll know if I'm talking to you, Gemini, if this is part of your story. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it. All right? Whew! Under a minute. Lately, my videos have been splitting into, like, when I do the oracle pull, they, like, cut off, and I don't like doing shorts attached to a regular tarot video. So, Gemini, how we doing? I actually was just going to do a short because there's a lot of conflicting energy going on here. So I was like, maybe this is not for Gemini. And legit, as soon as I did, the Lovers pop out, the Magician pops out, the Son of Swords pops out. So I'm like, screw it. We're going to start over. My Geminis need their vibe check. They need their reading. But, that being said, Gemini, this is just a little vibe check. A couple card pull, and we'll pull some oracles. Hopefully we'll have time, and it won't get cut. And I have to be put into a short. But, before I turned on the camera, and the reason I thought this may not be for you, because there was so much fire energy involved. So, that being said, Gemini, that could be you just exemplifying the traits of a fire energy person, or you could be connecting with a Leo, like I just had the Sun on the bottom of the deck again. The Sun card keeps coming out, the Strength card keeps coming out, the Mother and Father of Wands, excuse me, Swords would be you. There's heavy, all fire, actually, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy coming out. So, you guys could be connecting with a fire sign right now. A lot of 2s, also. A lot of 2s, 5s, and 10s. Okay? 2s, I feel like, could be you guys in a connection, striving for connection. Because the 10s that were coming out, and that was coming out also. Right now, I'm getting a group of Geminis that's really conflicted. Okay? Maybe you're confused about this connection that you have. Maybe you're confused about a work connection and you feel like you're stunted. I just heard, like you've hit your ceiling and you feel like you can grow further, Gemini, but you don't know what to do about it. You are a little displeased. Let's see what else we got. Pull one more, and then maybe I'll clarify if I have time before the oracles. Because before it was all, literally, every 2 in the deck multiple times. Like, the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Cups. A lot of fire energy. Like I said, this is the King or the Father of Wands. Again, could be connecting with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini. This could be you really being passionate about what you need right now, okay? You know what? Fuck it. Let's start with these 2 cards we have here on the ground, I say. On the clipboard. Words. I like them. I'm good at them. Here, okay. So, we have here, it's interesting. We have the 5 of Swords, Gemini, and we have the 4 of Cups, okay? In a normal, traditional Rider-Waite style tarot deck, the 5 of Swords is very much about defeat. It's about conflict. It's about fighting. For me as a reader, it's a lot of... It's more so about, like, familial, like the family you were born into, not the family that you may have created along the way. Like soul family or, your spouse and children. But in Kim Kranz's deck, this is about internal conflict, right? This is about, and you guys were getting the 5 of Cups a lot, which is also about sorrow and confusion. you're looking at what you've lost. And in this deck, this is the Five of Wands and Swords. More than outward drama and outward fighting and conflict, it's more inward, Gemini. So you guys could be really going through some internal turmoil right now. And this is a card of warning to, you know, the minor arcana are quick passing energies typically. And this is a reminder not to stay in this like brooding, I just heard, inner landscape that is very heavy right now, Gemini. And it's coming through outwardly. You know, this is the Four of Cups. This is a card of apathy. This is a card of discontentment. Me and Ariana always used to call this card the spoiled brat card because in the Rider-Waite, again, there's a boy and he's sitting up against a tree and he's looking at these 3 cups spilled before him and he's not noticing the universe handing him a full chalice, handing him a new opportunity, handing him something fresh, something exciting, you know? That gets you, right, Gemini? Something new. And he's just so fucking focused on what I don't have. Like I've lost this, I don't have this, they have this, I just heard. You know, like keeping up with the Joneses for some reason, I just heard. But the Four of Cups is here to tell you, like, there is a new opportunity around the corner, okay? You just need to open your eyes, and that sounded so rude. You just need to really look outward and be aware of these opportunities that could be coming your way. Why is the Five of Swords here for my beautiful, beautiful Geminis? Why is the Five of Swords here? Because this is very inner conflict driven in this deck. I feel like you guys are being hard on yourselves. Like, I know that's very vague and very general to say. Okay. Three of Wands, excuse me. This is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck, especially in the suit of Wands. This is looking towards your future. This is envisioning your future, Gemini. This is a lot of, like, so I asked, why the inner conflict, you know? Maybe it's because you are not happy with the path that you're going down. I've also heard that you are putting in the work, you're trying, but you're not seeing the vision that you envisioned, if that makes sense. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, followed by the Son of Swords, okay? Gemini. I don't want to call you out like this. Is there something that you could be lying to yourself about? Is there something that you could be hiding? It doesn't even have to be like a malicious lie. You know what I mean? There's just something that you're not willing to look at right now, Gemini. I understand why. Because it brings you unhappiness. It brings you a feeling of lack, you know? And then that's when you fucking ruminate and you go in your head and you're like, you know, what the shit. But Ariana and I also used to call the Three of Wands the Let Your Freak Flag Fly card, because in this energy, it's an energy of creation, and you guys are magnetized towards unconventional people right now. I don't know why I just took a hard left and decided to include that, but you're waiting for your ships to come, Gemini, and I really feel like even though the Seven of Pentacles isn't here, I feel like it's not happening fast enough. And that's why you're getting anxious. That's why you're getting discontent. That's where there's this feeling of apathy. Greed is another interpretation of this card. I don't really like that, personally. Unless I feel like someone else in the situation is being greedy of your time. Or greedy of your, of your attention. But then again, the sun keeps coming out for you, Gemini, There's a Leo who's here to tell you that they're going to help, or it's going to be okay, or they want to help. Just let them help, I heard. Two of Pentacles. You guys are rocking these twos hard. Rocking the twos. So that's connection. That's friendship. That's partnership. That's duality. Maybe, maybe you guys need to look on the other side of the fence. That's a weird way to say it. Maybe you guys need to, like, you know, look at another way to view what's going on with you in your path and why you feel like it's not going to end up where it should, because it will. You just gotta have faith. It's been a wacky morning. Yeah. The Nine of Cups I saw him poking out again. This is you, the Magician, on the bottom of the deck. This is also very Virgo energy for me as a reader, but Gemini, you have all the tools you need to, you know, make whatever you need to happen. You're just feeling very bored with it. You're kind of like, yeah, okay. I'm not seeing the, I heard the word technicolor, okay? Take that for what it is. But you guys aren't seeing the full picture, and maybe that's why all this fire energy is needing to come up in you, because you need to light a fire under your ass, or you need that creative, you know, je ne sais quoi. See, here again, fire, 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 temperance. That is dealing with a potentially volatile person or energy that is being the mediator, Gemini. But also, that is fire energy. So you're connecting with, or you need to exemplify this fire energy. You know, but you guys are fast movers too, but you guys are like heady energy, which I love. You know, air energy is very pensive, very mindful. You know, I really hope this doesn't cut into 2 videos. That would be so sad. I have you guys, and I have Cancer, and then we're gonna get into the fucking Halloween readings, baby. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Maybe that's how you need to look at your situation instead of the 4 of Cups energy, Gemini, you know? Alright. Universe, source, God, spirit guides, guardian angels, please give me some validating info or new info for my lovely Geminis. Something maybe they need to see, something I missed, or any. That's weird. This is on the bottom of the deck, and I was thinking of the Leo energy. Pride. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. Maybe you guys just need a little fucking, and fucking self-esteem on the bottom of the deck. Holy shit. And the 5 of Swords being such a heady energy, instead of like outward conflict, it's inward conflict. Gemini, you guys are the shit. You're beautiful. Don't let those inner fucking fuck faces who rent space in all of our heads, you know, us particularly, don't let it create doubt. What else just kicked over here? Alright, this is so weird for Gemini energy. Doubt, worry, indecision. Well, maybe the indecision. I'll give you guys that, you know. But this is not the Gemini way. Alright. Doubt, worry, and indecision. I might just do a separate short on that for you guys. Alright. Purpose. This is what we were talking about before. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead because I want to be able to bid you guys adieu and have this in one solid video. Pride. We're going to read that real quick. Pride and purpose. You need to take the time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life thus far. Yes, Gemini, yes. Okay, this is validating reading. You should look at your past soul's choices and be mindful of how your positive actions, compassion, and understanding, and how you were that way. You have made a better life for yourself and others. How have you changed the world in some little way? Have you shared your insights with others? Yes. Reflect on what you've mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time to remember how brave you have been throughout the journey. Celebration is required. Yes, Gemini, that is what I'm talking about. Don't look at what you don't have. Look at where you're going and what you've done. Okay? Shit, this is going to cut off, man. Purpose. You have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal, to express love in all you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career. Rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction that your soul is calling you toward to best convey your own unique expression and love and make a contribution to the world. If you're not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there's a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. Okay. I love you, Gemini, so much. I think it might have just split. Namaste. I would love to talk about this in the comments if you want to, because that totally validated everything. Namaste. I love yous.